moving into like you becoming a chiropractor,
Mhm.
when was that choice made? Like, how did you find chiropractic?
Yeah, yeah. So it actually stays right along the same storyline. It was at the University of Florida. I was running track.
Hmm.
So my freshman year, I had never had an injury before in high school. And I got to college, and my freshman year, I pulled both my hamstrings. Not at the same time, but one healed it up, other one, right? So they were sending me back and forth to the team doctor, a lot of the same doctors that like the football team, basketball team would see. And the medical model, as we know, is Medicaid. So I was
Hmm.
getting Toradol injections, right? And I can remember I redshirt my freshman year, and I can remember struggling with a hamstring injury right before our first opener meet. And my parents had planned to come up. And I'm like, man, I can't have them come up here and I can't even compete. So they gave me a Toradol injection, the anti-inflammatories help and numb me up right on the side of your butt. And I was amazed at how I was able to go out and compete. And it didn't fit. Yeah, it worked. It definitely worked. But that's what they kept doing. After the hype of the meet wore off, come back to practice, I'm pulling up again, right? So finally they sent me to a chiropractor. I saw two chiropractors up there. Dr. David West and Dr. Eric Materials, right? And they actually are still in Gainesville, and they played a major role in me becoming a chiropractor. I can remember sitting down in Dr. Materials' office, and he took X-rays, and he put the X-rays up on the thing, and he was showing me how my hips were out of alignment and how this was
Hmm.
putting strain on my hamstring, and likely a cause for me to continuing to pull up. And I was always fascinated with the human body, but that was, like, such an eye-opening moment for me because no doctor had ever taken the time to actually try to explain to me why this was happening. And not only was
Hmm.
he able to explain to me why, by me seeing these 2 chiropractors, it allowed me to be able to stop getting hurt, right? And I had other injuries, but not continuous hamstrings like I was having at the time.
Hmm.
So I went to the University of Florida in preparation to be a pharmacist, believe it or not. That
Gotcha.
pendulum swung
Okay.
all the way back over.
Yeah, yeah, the exact opposite.
Yeah, like complete opposite. And I just did that because one of my cousins who was an educator, she was at my high school graduation and she said, "Oh, what do you want to be?" And what do you want to do? And I was like, just know I'm going out there to run track and I'm gonna get good grades and whatever I do. She said, "Oh, you should be a pharmacist. They come out of school making 80, 90,000 a year." And I can remember being like, "Oh, wow, that's pretty good. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that." And
yeah.
as crazy as that sound, that's how I chose my initial major, which is not hard to believe why I was able to swing to the other side real easy. But so coming back to the chiropractic, um, I was in all of the pre-farm classes, so I was taking a lot of science classes anyway.
Hmm.
And I was working in Target at the time, and they knew I was a pre-farm major, so they allowed me to kind of like shadow in the pharmacy to see like, hey, what it's gonna look like. And when I tell you that was one of the worst experiences I've ever endured in my life because it was so boring.
Yeah.
Just sitting back there waiting on somebody to come who gonna come to the counter. They grumpy, and it was just like I was like a 19, 20-year-old. So
Yeah.
introduced to chiropractic, and I was like, man, like I saw this young, charismatic dude loving what he do. He was able to actually like he enjoyed helping me. And then he took me out back and showed me his Corvette, and I was sold. And I was like, "Man, you
Yeah.
get a chance to do what you love, drive a Corvette, go home happy. It's way better than what I just saw in that pharmacy. So you know what? I'm gonna come on over here." And that's how I decided to change, man, because it helped me so much.
Yeah.
It was so interesting to me, and it looked very rewarding. So I'm like, "Man, it's checking all the
Hmm.
boxes. I can help other
Yeah.
people. Imma love it, and I can make a good living." So that's really where it changed.